guys, today I'm doing the Ride or Die tag, and this is a new tag that's been invented by Jaclyn Hill, and this has pretty much been all over YouTube recently, so I decided to go ahead and do one myself. Now I think I've seen a couple of different videos that are pretty much exactly the same as this, but they were called different things. I think one of them was a Holy Grail products tag, and I think they're pretty much exactly the same. So the idea of this tag is if you're going to be stranded on a desert island and you can only bring one of each beauty product, which one would you bring? Now I have so many different products that I really do like and that I use a lot of the time, and I've tried to squish these down to one for each beauty product, and it's been very hard for me. So I've got a couple where I do have two products because they're pretty much on par with each other. So I think I've done really well on this tag, and I'm really excited to show you guys my Holy Grail products, and I think I've done really well as being as I've tried out loads of different products and I do like loads of them, and I've managed to squish them down to just one. So the first products that I'm going to talk about are the products that you use for your base, and the first one is my favourite primer, and I've been using this for quite a while now. I think it's probably been about 6 or 7 months, and I'm pretty much obsessed with this, and if you do watch my videos you'll probably know what this is. And this is a Makeup Forever Step 1 mattifying primer, and I have super oily skin, and I put this on every single day and it keeps me matte pretty much throughout the whole of the day. It's incredible. I can wear it with every single foundation, and the only foundation that I don't need to use this with is the Estee Lauder Double Wear, because that's just really good at oil control anyway. But even if I have a foundation that's not oil control, this is literally incredible. It keeps it on a lot longer and it just feels so nice and smooth and matte on the skin. This has pretty much lasted me about 6 months, so a little goes a very long way. You only need a tiny amount. If you do have combination skin, I only recommend that you put this on all the areas where you are super oily, because this does dry out your skin and it keeps you super matte wherever you put it, and it's just literally incredible. I'm just obsessed with this. And my favourite foundation will come as no surprise to you guys if you watch my videos. This has been a favourite of mine for over a year now, and I haven't managed to find anything that lives up to this. It's just literally incredible. And this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation, and I have 3 different shades of this. I'm wearing it at the moment. My skin looks super flawless and I just think it looks gorgeous. It stays put all day. It covers redness, it covers acne, it covers blemishes, and it literally controls my oil. I don't even need to put any primer on with this because this is the best oil control foundation I've ever found, and it just stays put throughout the whole day. Literally I can put this on at about 9 o'clock in the morning and then it looks exactly the same at 10 o'clock at night, so it stays on for over 13 hours. The only thing that I don't like about it is that you don't get a pump with it, so I've just put the MAC pumps on there and it just works incredibly. And these are the 2 shades that I am at the moment, the 1W2 and the 2W1, and this is literally the perfect foundation. I definitely recommend it to all you guys out there. It lasts a very long time. Each one of these bottles lasts me about 6 to 9 months, and I'm just obsessed. I just love this and I highly recommend it. And my favourite concealer was a toss up between 2 different ones, and the reason why I chose this one is because I've been using it recently, and this is an Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I am literally obsessed with this concealer. I'm wearing it at the moment. It just works amazingly. It works great as a highlighter, great as a concealer. It's not too drying, it's not too oily, it doesn't come off, it doesn't crease, and I just think this is the best concealer that I've ever tried. This does remind me of the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, so if you do want to get a cheaper option, I definitely recommend that one, but I definitely prefer this one. The shade that I have is light neutral, and this is the perfect shade for me when I do have a tan, and the colour is really good. It covers up all of your under eye bags and it just looks natural at the same time. And my favourite face powder has been a favourite of mine for about 6 or 7 years now, and this is a Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. Now I've got through so many of these, I just love them, and I haven't managed to find anything that's as good as this to keep my oils at bay, and I just think this is really good. It's super affordable. I think it's about £3 or £4. You can pretty much get it anywhere in the world, and I've just got my sisters onto it and also my mum, and they all love this, and I just think this is really good for controlling your oils. It's really good if you have combination to oily skin, really good if you have oily skin. Now the only thing is I do need to touch up when I use this, but it's pretty much the perfect thing. It keeps my oils at bay for about 5 hours, and I just really do love this and I highly recommend it. And my favourite under eye setting powder is the e.l.f. High Definition Powder, and I really do like this. I think it's really good if you decide to bake your under eyes and all of your concealer, and I think this works out really well. So I do use this when I'm baking, but I don't really bake that often. I think I've probably done it about 4 or 5 times in my life, and it does work really well, but I just think sometimes it just takes a little bit too long to do. But if I am baking, I really do like this. Also, it helps to minimise pores. It does make your skin look really nice and flawless as well, and it does exactly what it says on here. It's a high definition powder, and I think this is pretty much a dupe for the Makeup Forever HD powder. I have both of these and I get exactly the same effect when you use both of them, but I think this is a better option because it is super affordable and it just works really well. For my favourite blush, I have have two different products because I just couldn't make up my mind, and these two look absolutely perfect together. I've been pairing these together for a very long time and I absolutely love the way that it looks on my skin. So the first one I have is the EX1 blusher in the shade Pretty in Peach. This will suit pretty much every single skin tone. It looks gorgeous on the skin. It's really highly pigmented as well. I'm also going to do a swatch for you so you can see how pigmented it is, and as you can see I've been using it up quite a lot because I've been using this pretty much every single day. It's really finely milled as well. A little goes a very long way and it lasts all days on. It's just a gorgeous pop of colour. Just look how gorgeous that is. And the other blush that I have is the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. Now this has been over YouTube for a very long time and so many people have been saying how much they love it, and I decided last time I went to America that I was going to go ahead and purchase this. I also pair this over the top with the EX1 blush and it just looks incredible. Just look at how lovely that is. It's really highly pigmented. You get a really nice colour and also a sheen to it as well. It says put all day, so that is what Luminoso looks like. Like with the EX1 blush, a little goes a very long way, and as you can see that sheen is just absolutely gorgeous. I'm wearing both of these at the moment on my cheeks and I just really like them, so I definitely recommend these two blushes. And my favourite bronzer is a cream bronzer, and this is a W7 Makeup and Glow bronzing base, and this is a dupe for the Chanel Tando Soleil Chanel bronzer, I think is what it's called. But I've been using this for a very long time. I use this in all of my makeup tutorials. I use it every day when I just want to warm up my skin, and this is just an incredible colour. So this is what it looks like, and this does look a little bit scary and it does look a little bit orange, but all you have to do is just use a duo fibre brush and move it around in there and just swirl it around and then put off the excess on top of your hand, and you don't get too much on there, and it's just really nice. So it's sort of like an orangey brown bronzer. It blends out really well. It's really highly pigmented. It lasts all day and it just looks really natural on the skin. Now I can use this when I'm super pale and also when I'm tanned, and I just definitely recommend this. It's super affordable and I think I paid about £5 off of Amazon for this, and it's just really good. And my favourite highlighter, I had a really hard time trying to pick between two of these because I have two of my favourite highlighters that I use all the time, and it was a toss up between this one and the Balm's Mary Luminizer, and I decided to pick this one because I've been using this a lot recently. Now I'm a little bit hesitant to show you this because it has broken and I'm not sure how to fix it, so if you guys know how I can fix a broken highlighter, just comment down below to let me know, because I just feel really lost because I just love this highlighter and it's just broken. I don't know how it broke. But this is a Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Champagne Pop, and I'm literally obsessed with this. When I first got it I wasn't too sure if I liked it or not, but as I've been using it I've just been really obsessed with it. So I really love the packaging. So as you can see the packaging is just really gorgeous on there and really sleek, and then when you open it up you get the product in there and you also get a mirror. So as you can see it's broken and my heart just sunk the other day when I found out it broke. I was like, oh my god. So I'm just going to do a swatch right there. So as you can see it's a really nice highlight. I have it on at the moment. I have it on the tops of my cheeks and I also have it on right here underneath my brow bone, and just look at how gorgeous that colour is. Now onto my favourite mascara, and this has been a favourite of mine for a couple of months and I've just been obsessed. Haven't used any other mascara and it's just blown all the other ones out the park, and this is the CoverGirl SuperSizer mascara, and it really reminds me of my YSL Baby Doll mascara, only I feel like it's a little bit better because it is a lot cheaper and it does pretty much exactly the same thing. So this isn't a super wet or super dry formula. It's pretty much perfect. The wand was a little bit tricky when I first got it, but I managed to get used to it after about a week or so, and I can use as many coats as this as I like and it won't clump. I get loads and loads of compliments while I'm wearing it. The only thing is it's not waterproof, but this isn't a waterproof mascara, so I'm not really too bothered about that. I might try out the waterproof version of this because I do love this so much, and when I go back to America I'm going to get so many more of these because I just love it. Now onto my favourite lip products, and the first thing is my favourite lipstick, and it's what I'm wearing at the moment, and I've been wearing it a lot recently, and pretty much when I first got this I just started wearing it and I was just constantly wearing it. This is my go-to lip. If I'm not really sure what lipstick I want to apply, then I go ahead and just put this on. So this is the MAC lipstick in the shade Angel. It works with every single skin tone, it works with every single eye look, and I just think it looks really good. It doesn't last all day, but it lasts quite a long time, and as you can see I'm pretty much almost finished with this, and I'm really upset because I'm going to have to buy another one, but for me this is my favourite MAC lipstick, and that's what the swatch looks like. So as you can see, it's just a really gorgeous pink shade. So if you don't have a lot of money but you do want to pick up one MAC lipstick, I definitely recommend that you pick up this one because it's just gorgeous and it just works amazingly with everything, so I really do love it. Next I have my favourite liquid lipsticks, and I couldn't choose between two of these because I've been wearing these a lot and I just really like them. So one I do wear in autumn and winter, and the other one I wear for spring and summer. The first one that I have is the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Lolita, and I really do love this. I'm just pretty much obsessed. I wear this a lot throughout autumn and winter, and when I first got this I just knew that I really liked it. So I put it on my lips and I wasn't really too sure if it was too dark and if I really liked it, but I got so many compliments. Even Neil told me that he really liked my lipstick, and Neil never tells me that he likes a beauty product. He was just like, your lips look amazing like that, and I was like, oh thank you. And then I wore it a lot recently and so many people give me loads of compliments when I'm wearing it. I did also wear this to Neil's friends after party for their wedding, and loads of people said that they really liked it. It's really highly pigmented, it doesn't dry out the lips, it lasts a very long time, and I just think that the colour is amazing, and I haven't managed to find anything that even looks like this. So that's what the swatch looks like, and it's just like a really gorgeous dusty mauve shade. It works really well when I'm pale, also when I'm tanned, and I just think any skin tone can pull this off. And the other one that I have is the Kylie Matte Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade Koko, and this is probably the best shade for my skin tone. I have pretty pale skin and every single one of the Kylie lip kits looks really dark on my skin tone, and this one just looks really good against my skin tone, and this is probably my favourite one. I do have quite a few Kylie lip kits and this is the best formula. It stays on all day and I just really love it. It's just a gorgeous Barbie pink shade, and it is a little bit drying, but this is probably the best formula out of all of them, and it just looks like a really nice colour. The scent is gorgeous and it doesn't come off for anything. I can eat and drink and this will just stay on my lips, so if you do want to get a very long lasting lipstick, I definitely recommend that you pick this up because it's just really good. This is my favourite lip gloss, and this is the NYC Expert Last Lip Lacquer in the shade Riverside Romance, and this is really good. The pigmentation isn't crazy on this, but you can wear it on its own and you can also wear it over the top of other lipsticks, and this is what the swatch looks like here. So it's sort of like a really nice sort of medium toned pink, sort of like a rosy pink, and it just looks really good, and the smell is really good as well, and it's only about £2 or £3, so it's super affordable. It looks gorgeous on the lips, and so many people think that this is a more higher end product, and it's really not. It's just really affordable and it's perfect. I just love it. Next, my favourite eyelashes, and I'm wearing these at the moment, and these have been all over my videos, all of my makeup tutorials, and these are the Ardell Demi Wispies, and I keep going back to these eyelashes. I try loads of different ones, but these in the end are my ultimate favourite eyelashes. I am wearing them at the moment. They make every single makeup look just look so much better and a lot more glamorous, and it makes my eyelashes look thick, look long. I don't wear eyelashes all the time. When I don't wear eyelashes, I do use my CoverGirl mascara, but when I do use eyelashes, I always go to these ones because I think these are just the best ones. Next, I have my favourite eyeshadow palette, and this is also from the drugstore, and this is the Makeup Revolution Salted Caramel palette, and I did have the other chocolate palette, but I much prefer this one. This is by far my favourite. The colours just suit me so much more. They're a lot more pigmented, and this is also meant to be a dupe for, I believe, the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate palette. It's pretty much exactly the same. The colours are really highly pigmented. I use them every single day, even when I'm at work, even when I'm not at work, I'm always going to this one. This is just by far my favourite palette, and it's always my go-to. As you can see, I've been using this shade quite a lot. This is probably my favourite shade out of the whole lot, and it just works really well with every eye colour, every skin tone. It just looks absolutely gorgeous, and you can create loads of different looks with this palette. The colours last a very long time, and it's only £8 for this whole palette, and I just really like it. I just think this is probably the perfect palette. If you do need one palette in your life, I definitely recommend getting this one because this is just really good and it's just incredible for the price. Next is my favourite setting spray, and I don't really use the setting spray a lot of the time, but when I do want my makeup to last a little bit longer, I always go to this one. I don't really use them that often, but this one does keep my makeup on for longer. It also makes my complexion look really nice, and it just makes it have a little bit more of a dewy finish. And this is the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I did do a first impression on this, which I'll also link down below for you, but I really like this. It is a little bit more expensive, but if you do want to get this, try trial size. This is 30 millilitres and this is £9, and you only really need this one because you only need about 2 or 3 squirts on the skin, and it just lasts a really long time. I've had this for probably about a year and it's still half full, so this is really good, and I definitely recommend if you do want to get a makeup setting spray, get this one. I do also have the mattifying one, but I haven't tried it out yet, so I might try that out and do another first impression, or maybe put it against this one to see how it goes. And the last thing is my favourite perfume, and I've been using this for quite a few years now. I've got through quite a few bottles and I always keep going back to this one, and this is the first perfume that Rihanna came out with. I think it's called Rimmel La Fleur, but I'm not too sure. I can't really speak French, but this is literally the perfect perfume. If you only need one perfume in your life, I definitely recommend that you get this one. The smell is just gorgeous. It works for day, it works for night, summer, autumn, winter, spring. It just works throughout everything. Every occasion that you need to have a perfume for, this is your perfume. It's just gorgeous. It just smells so, I don't know, it's just the best perfume that I've ever smelled in my life. I get so many compliments when I'm wearing it. The bottle is really good. You can also get it in loads of discount stores as well, so it works out a lot cheaper. And I've gone through 3 different bottles of this, and I also have another one, and I just love this. I just keep going back to it, and this is by far my favourite perfume. I just love it, and it works on everyone, and every single person who smelt this perfume loves it. And if you haven't smelt it before, I think you should go and smell it, and you'll probably want to buy it because it's just that good. So these are my favourite Holy Grail products in my ride or die tag, and I really enjoyed this. It did take me quite a while to try and knuckle them down to ones that I really do like and ones that are my favourite, and I really want all of you guys to do this tag. I think all of you should do it, and I just think it was a lot of fun. So I think that you guys might have a bit of fun doing it as well. If there's any products in here that you liked or that you didn't like, just comment down below to let me know. And also when you do this tag, also let me know and I'll check that out as well. And make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye!